Way to tighten screws. What it do? Turn off. I see you, Al. Way to tighten screws. See, what I like to see right there.
Ladies and gentlemen, New York Jets fanatics, you are now entering New York Jets airspace. Training camp day 6 officially in the books. It was a better day for the offense, a good day for the defense. We're going to go ahead and talk about it. Man, it's getting closer and closer to actual live football. Let's go. Training camp day 6 officially in the books, and today it was, well, probably the best practice you're going to see in terms of what we as Jets fans want to see for our team, right? When you're seeing the defense and the offense go against each other, of course we're going to go ahead and have our bias. But in this situation, I think we got to be excited seeing what those guys did on the field, starting with our boy Zach Wilson. Wait, no, stop. Starting with George Fant. He's back. He immediately got back into his natural position of left tackle on that offensive line, and you saw it made a difference. He didn't actually go 100% today. He didn't go the entire time on 11-on-11 drills, but he did get in there a couple of reps, and he looked good. He looked good. On the other side of him, right tackle, freaking Mekhi Becton, you know what I'm saying, Mount Becton, appears to be getting settled in right now. Mount Becton apparently didn't allow any sacks today, no pressures. He had a real solid outing at the right tackle position. He did get caught apparently throwing up profusely on the sideline, but you know what? I love that. That just means he was going all out. That was 100% effort, and he had to go ahead and give some back to the grass after he was done trampling all over it. Overall, a good day from the offensive line. However, let's not forget, we are also anxious to see what that defensive line can do, and Carl Lawson continues to eat. Carl Lawson literally got another 2 sacks today. This time, one of those sacks on our new Pro Bowl left guard, Laken Tomlinson, who got bull rushed by Carl Lawson. I mean, it was a man move to get into the backfield to get pressure to the quarterback. Seeing Carl Lawson literally looking like he never got hurt, just like he did before the injury last year, and performing the way he is right now is eye-opening, and it also shows why Joe Douglas went after this guy, gave him that massive contract. He's worth it in dividends, and I think we're going to see it this year. A healthy Carl Lawson is going to be a major impact player on this defense. Now, the secondary looking good. Our boy Sauce Gardner, you're hearing nothing but good things about him. Every indication is that we hit a home run. This kid, especially in man-to-man coverage, seems to have it already locked down. You're seeing things on Twitter talking about how when it comes to man-to-man coverage, that Sauce Gardner is a baller. Like, he's a dog, right? He's already a starting caliber cornerback in the NFL today. Some would even say a Pro Bowl caliber cornerback today. He's learning the zone game really well, but again, high IQ guy. He's a student of the game. I don't think we have to worry about him mastering that zone concept before the season gets here. With that said, he did actually catch the offense sleeping today, and on a cornerback blitz, was able to go ahead and get some pressure on Zach Wilson that had him force an errant throw. Speaking of Zach Wilson, hey, he looked better today. Finally, Zach Wilson is starting to play a little bit more within the confines of the offense, taking what the defense is giving him, and it showed today. He had a couple of nice throws, right? A couple of highlight throws to Corey Davis, a little, what do you call that? A little toe drag swag on the to the sideline. Beautiful throw, beautiful catch. Only where Corey Davis could have caught it, but for the most part today, he played what the defense gave him. To include a beautiful throw, he threw to CJ Uzoma, man, and CJ dropped it. Would have been a long gain, but throughout the 6-on-6, 11-on-11 drills, you consistently saw Zach Wilson reading the defense, literally taking what those guys gave him. At one point, they had him backed up to their own touchdown, to their own end zone. And he was able to get a nice little screen. It looked like a screen pass to me to Braxton Berrios. That took it about 20 yards or so to go ahead and get the first down. So he's taking what the defense gives him. He's not trying to go ahead and over-exaggerate or overthink it. The guy is an improviser. We know he can do that. But in this offensive scheme, trusting in your playmakers, trusting in the play calling to go ahead and pick up those yards and go ahead and continually stack stats is what's going to ultimately allow him to go ahead and see a dramatic step in his performance this year. So Zach Wilson looked good. He did have a dropped interception. I want to say it was by Carter, maybe Hall. I think it was Carter. I got to read the tweets again. But Carter, I think it was Carter that dropped an interception potentially against Zach Wilson. So other than that, Zach Wilson had a pretty good day, pretty accurate. It's showing good things to come because now when we had George Fant added to the mix, the offensive line was a little bit more consistent, but the defense is still eating as well. What I really liked about the way the day ended though was it was a fourth and one or a fourth and goal play, and hey, yo, the defense stepped up, man. The secondary stepped up, came up with a big stop, and they were able to come off the field and practice on the defensive note. So today was a great balance of what we're talking about, right? The ebbs and flows, offense, defense, getting the best of one another. And one highlight that we can continue to count on is our boy Elijah Moore. Elijah Moore continues to impress. He literally has had nothing but good practice after good practice after good practice. This guy is wide receiver one. There is no ifs, ands, or buts about it. He's proven to be capable of doing everything you need him to do. Our secondary is no joke, and they're struggling to keep up with this guy. They're struggling to go ahead and hang with Elijah Moore. Elijah Moore is balling out right now, and it just speaks to what is to come with this guy when the season gets here. He understands he's in year two of this offense. He understands the offense. He's growing with Zach Wilson. He has all the tangible skill sets. He has all the intangible skill sets. For him, it was just about putting it all together. And I think right now, he's figured it out. He's putting it all together. It's exciting to go ahead and watch Elijah Moore continuous to get open, create opportunity for the quarterback, and make plays. Not just Zach Wilson either. Today, he balled out for Joe Flacco, balled out for Mike White. The backup quarterback competition continues to be a big topic of interest for a lot of people. We've got people talking now about Joe Flacco apparently becoming the starting quarterback for the Jets. Relax. Zach Wilson is still our guy, right? But to have Joe Flacco and Mike White back there as quarterbacks two and quarterbacks three, providing valuable reps for our starters, the guys coming off the bench, second string, third string, whatever. Like it gives everybody an opportunity to kind of showcase their skill sets, and it's showing that we've got some ballers on this team. A sighting of Denzel Mims occurred today, right? Talking about freaking guys trying to fight for a roster spot. Denzel Mims showed out today. He actually had a couple of nice catches, contested catches too. So they weren't like easy catches, a couple of contested catches. Looking good out there. He looked like today he got his head right. He was able to go ahead and kind of like get back to form from the first practice where we were talking about how well he did. And I believe there was also a report of him getting some reps in special teams. And again, I know I've been talking to a lot of guys about this. A Buffalo Jets fan, Jets chaos. We've been Dom. We've been having conversations about this, and we believe that in order for us to keep Mims, he's going to have to show out and get some special teams reps in. And seeing him out there with the special teams getting those reps in today is a promising sign. We had a terrifying scare today. Our round one pick 10 player, Garrett Wilson, wide receiver three, all the upside on the planet, got up limping today. And I know we've been we've been having him do punt returns. I don't want to see this dude catch a punt. I don't want to see this dude catch a kickoff return. No. Now, we need to go ahead and reserve Garrett Wilson to play that wide receiver 2-3 role on the roster right now because he is an elite talent. And to jeopardize him or get him hurt in training camp and he didn't get hurt off of, the special teams practice, but nonetheless, seeing him limp off today terrified me. I think all of us had our buttholes pucker a little bit because that is not something that we need right now, nor want, is to see freaking Garrett Wilson not be prepared and ready to go come season opener. However, he came back. So it wasn't anything major. You know what I'm saying? He must have sprained something or whatever. Might have came down wrong, but limped off, came back, finished the practice, and he appears to be just fine. We still have not seen Jeremy Ruckert. Right now, he's one of the individuals that I am intensely anxious about seeing on the field, seeing how everything looks with him. But all indications is that he's getting in work. He's getting in the work in the tight end room. He's watching these guys play reps, watching CJ, watching Tyler, and that we shouldn't have to worry about at least him absorbing the information mentally. It's all about applying it on the field is what we need to go ahead and see for ourselves. But Jeremy Ruckert, again, is still not available yet, still on the pup list. And man, what a day, man. It's a good day. Like today is the kind of day you want to see, right? When the defense and the offense are going back and forth and they're testing each other. And man, there was excuse me, the Sack Exchange I'm sorry, the Jets Lounge just put out an article about the predictions for the New York Jets this season. And it was kind of impressive in terms of how he broke down expectations, how people are laughing at us about, oh, it's the same old Jets or whatever, 13 last year. They're not going to do much different this year. But when he broke down like the list of new additions, not to mention guys who were injured last year and came back, if you haven't seen the article, if you don't follow the Jets Lounge on Twitter, I highly recommend you follow those guys, the Sack Exchange, um, and you're able to go ahead and read the article. I forget the name of it right now. I'll probably put the article up somewhere here so you guys can take a look at it and see it. Well, the link to it or the Twitter screenshot of it. But that's an article I highly recommend. It's a really good read. Kind of made my morning today while I was drinking my coffee. And yeah, so that's one that I definitely want to drop out there for you guys because that article was great. I'm not going to tell you, what the prediction is, but I think you as Jets fans owe it a read. So definitely check that out. But today, a good day. We had training camp day 6 officially in the books. This has been your situation report, your New York Jets situation report. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Man, go Jets, man. I'm freaking excited. Uh, till next time.
I can do it all, I will never fall. It's the Renaissance. You know that I got the mother sauce, man. You know I'm the boss, I know what it costs. Have you ever lost?
Ladies
I'm
and
the first
gentlemen,
to tell you I'm a
you've just
Renaissance,
entered
man.
New
I
York
can do
Jets
it all, I
airspace.
will never
Training day
fall. It's
camp,
the
training
Renaissance. You
camp
know that I
day.
got the mother sauce, man. You know I'm the boss, I know what it costs. Have you ever lost? I'm the first to tell you I'm a Renaissance, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are now entering New York Jets airspace.